We'll have a fingers crossed people come in. If not, yeah, take another walk around Geneva. Small, cheers. A small wooden house. Let's go have a look. Hello, Sonia. Looks like we finally got it sorted. Hello, V. So, we are out here at Lake Geneva. No Deep Purple references, please. Shut up, Sonia. I will put you in the corner. And yes, Bruce, you could be here-ish too. So, straw poll. Who wants to go and look at the really creepy Mickey Mouse or the really nice fountain? Mickey Mouse, fountain. Also, why can't I see these chats properly? Nope. That's better. Ah, there we go. Oh, looks like it's going to be creepy Mickey Mouse. Ah, hello, other Bruce. Many Bruces. So, for those of you who watched the other video, that is Jet Doe. It's 114 meters tall, and one of us may have stood under it this morning, like an idiot. It's quite wet, very cold. Yep, so that was fun. Sonia got a phone call about it. And there's Mickey Mouse and Minnie. Yes, Bruce, water is wet. And here comes Lance's brother. So as you can see, it's quite busy on the south side of the lake. That's another one of the local fountains. Also, apparently you can drink the water in the fountains here. Can't say I'm going to try. And then, I'm not sure if you can see, but over on the far side you have many high-end watchmakers. From Tissot, Richard Mille, Tudor, Rolex. And then you've got all the major banks, jewelers, and those places where you can hide your money from everyone else. Or as Jim calls them, the sock drawer. So we'll take a walk down here and try and find some of the sculptures I was filming earlier. And oh, that was a bird. We have there's a bandstand. No band, quite a lot of stand. Maybe I don't know. Bruce could enjoy it. I don't know. And then Bruce falls out of chairs, doesn't he? Not stands on them. So, as you can see, it's a lot busier than it was at 6 a.m. Unsurprisingly. So we should go and have a look at the Ferris wheel. As I know, Sonia is a fan of big things that lift her far, far off the ground. We'll go around and have a look. And because I'm certain no one has mentioned it for at least, well, since Dowell was last around, Jim, they sell rings here. There you go, that's my contractual obligation. Number plates. A tiny train. Very peoply, Sonia, yep. Incredibly peoply. Way too peoply. And, of course, we have the obligatory shouty crying child. Wouldn't be a live stream without one. No, Sonia, I know what Jim said, and it wasn't thank you. So, this is the Ferris wheel. It's round, I guess. And then these are a statue to the people of Geneva, I guess. And then more watchmakers. Watchmakers. Oh, Zurich, the bank. There's me ruining someone's photo. And then around this side somewhere is the second largest clock in the world. And I've lost it. How do you lose a giant clock? Answers on a postcard, please. Right over here. That's Mikey you can hear. He's travelling with me at the moment. He's going to go play on the Ferris wheel because he's a grown-up and does grown-up activities. And I'm going to go and try and find this big, big wheel. Hello, Cookie. You all right? Ah, here we go. Oh, by the way, Sonia, you have the ability to kick people around and into the corners. Please use that power wisely. Don't put yourself in the corner. Ah, so here we are. The world's second biggest clock. It's big. It is planter clock. And then we shan't cross the street because it takes forever. Too busy. Too running away. What time is it? Currently 10 to 6 in the evening here. Or using that giant clock, big flower cast for a little one. So, yep, this is a small part of Geneva. I've totally misplaced my travelling companion, which is, fine. Get another one on eBay or Amazon. Now, Bruce, that joke, that's an incredible dad joke there. I approve. So, while he's off playing on the giant wheel, let's wander up here and try and get you some footage off Lake Geneva, give you an idea of just how big it is. So Geneva itself is the second most populous city in Switzerland, and I believe financially the most independent. I guess if you don't count someone like Monaco. Yeah, Monaco's really rich. So here we go. This is the lake. That's over there's a river taxi, which is completely free for everybody. There's the fountain putting on a nice rainbow. And right over there in the distance, barely visible even to me, so you guys probably can't see it, is the tail end of a lake. Now, I did look up some facts about the lake. And off those facts, I can remember the following. It's really, really cold. It's incredibly wet. And makes Sonia laugh. These facts can also be applied to the fountain. So yes, that's the lake. That's one of the paddle cruises in the distance. And then she'll go under here in the shade where you might actually be out. No, Bruce, we don't shove people in the lake. They might get grouchy and hunt me down. And the price of beer here is so expensive I can't afford apologies. Here we go. So I'm at present to himself. I think we can all agree that this side. What do we reckon? Does Jim deserve a speedboat? Stick it in the comments and we'll find out. Over here we have a really nice little cafe, which is pricey. We shan't take the river taxi because you saw what happened last time. We got on it and Sonia broke the internet. Does anybody need any Cartier or Louis Vuitton while I'm here? I'm not paying, of course. Oh, this one's for Bruce or any other car lover. You're not going to see many of these in America. So this one's for Bruce. What do we think, Bruce? Rolex or the Alpha? I thought so. So we shall wander up here a bit. One thing you do notice here very quickly is two wheels are king. Now, whether that's pedal cycles, those little electric scooters, go-peds, or motorbikes, they are everywhere. They have dedicated lanes. They can pretty much go where they want. Jim, you're probably not wrong, but that's a GTV6. Whoever owns that has big money. He can afford to repair it. There's some suits Jim might like. For his Masonic events, big posh ones. Then we shall take a walk up here. Now, I didn't get lost here earlier. I simply didn't know where I was. And in doing so, found a really cool little building. I say building, it's an old church entry, but you get to walk through it like an idiot. It's great. Now, Bruce, the question would be then, the GTV6, or that first edition 911 show class, now, I'm not going to mention anything. I'm just going to stand in front of a really big sign, and any of you guys want to make the connection, shan't stop you. But I do know the lady likes shiny things. And that's about as close as I'm ever going to get to go in now. And we have... I have no idea how you pronounce that one. So we'll just call it expensive. Look, there's another motorbike. So they have some really unusual laws there in regarding the crossing off the road. So you're supposed to wait for the green light. However, unless the car's turning right, in which case it can run you down anyway. And there's some really expensive shopping area. I'm going to lose my signal if I go in here. And the high-class eatery that it is. So, one of the benefits of visiting Geneva, sorry about that, is as a foreign national, you're entitled to free travel around the greater city. That includes buses, trains, trams, water taxis, and one off the bigger boats, but I can't remember which, because I fell asleep and forgot to get on it. But it was a big boat. Had like wet bits and dry bits, and sold wine. Now, it's an expensive place to be here. It's very expensive. Personally, I would say it is worth Sonia getting on a plane and coming here. So here we have another Omega store. I think I've counted 4 or 5 of them so far. And then we have, here it is. My exploring has paid off again. You've got all these high-class jewelers, watchmakers, fashion outlets. And then right in the middle of it all, you have this really old church entryway. And yet again, I'm ruining someone's photo. I'm doing a startling job of that today. If any of you want your photos ruined, let me know. And I'll come and mess them up for you. The crime here is bizarre. They are padlocking scooters up, and then they just leave their motorbikes and walk off. Well, Sonia, if that's the case, somebody somewhere is going to be getting some really bad holiday snaps. At least it isn't me this time. Right, they've taken all the watches out because it's Sunday and not a single shop is open. Yet, these are the low-end budget ones. That one there, it's 11,250 francs, which at last calculation is about $11,250. That's a budget watch. So, next time you ask for something for the truck, it's a cheap alternative. Right, I now need to find my way back to the giant wheel. And I'm breaking I don't know how many laws, because this is a road. So, do we want to see... Can you write a check? Bruce, do you have enough ink in the pen to write that many zeros? It is absolutely breathtaking, the cost of stuff here. You know, we went out for beers yesterday, and that cost me 3 figures. There was 2 of us. It was painful. Ah, there's the wheel. Ah, here we go, look. More shiny things. There you go. Little bracelet there. I don't know if you can see that. Nearly 15,500 for an bracelet. So, here we are, back at the wheel. Oh, I got right of way. They have to stop, it's great. I just have to get back across the other side now, which may prove problematic because there's no crossings. Ha! Right, any ideas? So, yep, this is okay, maybe we are jaywalking. How much it costs to ride a giant, silly Ferris wheel where you sit down and bake to death in the heat? 7 francs. And they're Swiss francs, by the way, not French francs, which apparently are worthless here. There's some unusual looking motorbikes. Yeah, 7 francs for the Ferris wheel. The water ferry is supposed to charge you 2, but it's free. Everything has really weird pricing for... Oh, look, there's an idiot doing wheelies. Kids these days, eh? Yeah. We went and looked at... Well, tried to look at a art exhibition yesterday. It was a collection of photos of 2 US servicemen, Navy men, I think, from the World War. And whilst I'm sure it would have been a absolutely beautiful exhibition, they shoved it in the most dimly lit museum and turned the temperature up. So I left. Right, back under the bridge we go. More people. There's some people. So I'm going to have a series of videos coming out. We went and checked out the market the other day, like a 1.5 to 2 mile around trip of market. Weird and wonderful stuff. Oh, there's Nike. Here he is. All right, so we're going to go back this way because it's too hot that way. Yeah, we went and looked at the market, full of some amazing stuff. Bruce, you could have bought all the pointless engineering things you could ever imagine. And Jim, I don't know if you need a dress sword, but we could have picked one of those up. And heck, we probably could have even found a waterfall knocking around. There's that many things there. Yeah, Bruce, it was the missing doohickey to the thingamawat's that you threw out. It was one of those. So let's get out of this sun because it's really, really hot now. And do what Brits on holiday do second best. Find a pub. So over there, this little island, it has a coffee shop which I've worked for my limited French is open on a day which may either be Tuesday or margarine. And then some benches you can't sit on because they're made of granite and are roasting hot. So, yeah, we'll pass on that. Now, where are we going to head to? Let's think. Hold on. Here we go. Even the motorbikes are high-end motorbikes. I was walking around earlier, and if we ignore the go-peds because they're go-peds, the average bike around here is probably 25,000 francs. And British. The amount of Nortons I have spotted. It's almost like they want us back. Hello, Cass. Right, I'm going to find somewhere to get some cold to drink, I think. And then, I don't know, maybe chill out for a bit. I don't know if Sue's still here or not. She had to bear the brunt of my French this morning. Did not be an understatement. Right. Not going to wait for that. Here we go. So up ahead here. Oh, I missed that comment. Where are we? We are in Geneva, in Switzerland. Because apparently there's a Geneva in Illinois, and I didn't know that. And I had to explain to somebody else that I'm not in the States. And there we go, proving my point about cyclists. They just cut light when they feel like it. So, up that way, right at the end, is one of the many municipal government buildings. Down that way is more shops. And up there, because we're grown-ups, is a merry-go-round. And here we witness the fun times. That's a green man, means we can walk. No, we can't. Oh. A little bit of shade at least. No, Sonia. No, they don't. They drive on the silly side with their silly cars with the silly wheels in the silly wrong place. Even, I have spotted, they have the motorcycles in the silly configuration. Why, I don't know. But again, silly. Anyway, we'll get up to the merry-go-round and then one of us needs to get a drink. Right. Here's me walking to everybody. Ah, hello, Greg. Totally missed you coming in. Now, Sonia, just in case you've misplaced your sunglasses yet again, here's some absolutely suitable ones for you. That's right. Pearl-lined sunglasses, because that's a real thing. And I won't knock people over. I'm generally bigger than most. They'll knock themselves over. Yeah, Gucci sneakers. And do you know what? Gucci seems to be on the cheap end around here. That's what scares me. You know, when you can pay $2,500 for a pair of sneakers and be considered on the bottom end of the spectrum. Mad. Oh, there's a soldier of some sort. He's off to work, I guess. And then we'll head up here, show you some cool things and wrap it up because I'm tired. I've walked like 20 miles today. This will give you a giggle for those of you who speak even basic French. A street to, purgatory. Some said me coming to a French-speaking country would be a trip to purgatory. Who would have thought I'd behave myself? So we're going to wrap it up here. We've got another vintage merry-go-round. They are cool. And then this will be appearing in a later video once I work out my French. But it appears to be, from what I can work out, a list of places either the Swiss or the French have been involved with, I think. I know some of them are. And then we'll look at this last bit of graffiti and I'm going to the bar. So if any of you fancy buying me a beer, I will not stop you. We shan't go in the church simply because I refuse to film inside them out of respect. But here we have very abstract graffiti. So we have this, and I'm going to call that a brain snake because someone did say it looked like something else, a bit lower in the body. And in here is some sort of exhibition, but it's a Sunday, it's shut. And with that, let me see if I can't flip this camera around a second. There we go. Oh, hello. Yep. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short walk around Geneva. We are off to CERN tomorrow to see the large hippopotamus coluda, or whatever it's called. And I have been informed by the guys at CERN we are free to film pretty much anywhere. So if you guys would like a live stream of some of that, let me know. We'll set something up. It's all above ground, so who knows? The signals will be okay. Other than that, I will see you all soon. Bye for now.